on, Callie. I just heard myself. That was weird. Callie, come on. Come on, Callie. I just heard myself. That was weird. Callie, come on. That's
What is going on?
I had your stream open.
Oh.
Ah.
I was like, wow, he said that exactly the same way, like so precisely.
I know. That was pretty funny.
Okay, that's open.
No, to be fair though, how many times did I say we were gonna play a game today? It's all right. It's okay.
Okay, so frames. Alright, I need to mess with my spells real quick. Harmony.
That was really tripping me out when I heard myself like 5 times. I was like, what?
Oh, is that what that was? You only said it one time? I thought you said it 5 times.
No. I wish I were that precise in vocalization.
There you go.
Prepared. Spellbook.
Yeah, he gave them to me for a
Okay.
pack of cigarettes because he doesn't use them, he said. And I said sure because these have a what do you call it? Microphone.
Cigarettes are bad for you.
Your headphones don't have microphones?
Okay.
Do
they work?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I think they're in the house, but I'm honestly not sure. I haven't used them in a while. What, you need them?
So I'd have to put on mute.
No, how would you play with my headphones? My headphones won't fit in the...
Huh?
My headphones won't fit in the headphone jack there. Try these ones.
Do you have the 3mm one? Yeah, they will.
Oh, they will?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's just normal size headphones? These ones are smaller.
No, this isn't gonna fit.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The original Xbox controllers had the 3mm, or I'm sorry, the 2.5mm one.
Yeah, 2.5.
The new ones have.
2.5?
Yeah.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, mein Freund.
Regular headphone jacks are a 3.5.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
The guy, he said that regular headphone jacks are 3.5.
Are they 3.5? My bad, I thought they were 3.
No, he's saying regular ones are the ones for the Xbox controller. You were right, 2.5 or whatever you said it was.
Yeah. Okay,
Unless you're like me and I'm weird and I have an XLR cable.
XLR cable? What the fuck's an XLR cable?
Like a standard like microphone cable.
Oh. You will
Which is
have
what
to
I use
forgive
for
me.
my audio setup.
Why am I dropping frames? I don't like it.
I don't know.
Alright, Dr. Pepper, I pulled my head out of my butt this time and remembered to add more attack spells instead of all, like, identify and comprehend languages and all this nonsense.
It's okay.
I mean,
we're
not like those are bad.
We're not two wizards going through a dungeon crawl together anyways this time.
That was pretty
Yeah.
rough.
That was... Whew.
It didn't help that most of the things you were fighting were resistant to magic.
Right.
Exactly. That was not one of my finer games. It wasn't my worst, but it was not one of my finer.
Can you imagine if
It
we
created
went
some
against,
good-
like a beholder or something? Like,
Oh god. I mean, it created good suspense though.
Oh, yeah. It definitely made it a lot harder and a lot more, the stakes were a lot more dire, but
I like steak.
I had steak for dinner, and it was meh, because I made it. Don't you ever speak to me that way again. This is my room. You can get out.
I had steak like 2 days in a row and it was a mistake.
Nah. Once I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. Oh, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in my room, and I have my AC going, and it's still hot. What's going on here? Really? Hell no. Hail
But
to
you're
the
an air
Nizar.
genasi. Just cool the room down.
Me? No, I'm a Aarakocra.
Oh, excuse me. I was Clementine. That's an air genasi. My bad.
I wish I was an air genasi. I thought about making a genasi character, but then I was like, meh. I just feel like I'll be like an airbender or firebender, whatever element I end up being.
Right.
Could you imagine an air genasi as a monk, the one that uses the elemental attacks? That is the avatar right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, it's at least an airbender. If we're going by the second series, that was a waterbender. It was the
Yeah,
Avatar.
Korra.
Yeah.
I never finished that show. It got too modern for me.
I heard it was really good, but yeah.
I heard it got a lot better after the first season.
Yeah.
Oh, you watched the whole show?
I watched the first full season, and I watched like 3 episodes of the second season, and then I just lost interest.
Yeah.
But the same thing happened with Avatar. I think I just don't like that style of anime, I guess. Because I like Avatar seems like a story that I would 100% be into. But like, I think I watched up to like the 3rd chapter, and I lost interest.
You literally didn't watch the last season. That's all you missed, and the last season's like the best.
Is it?
It
Yeah.
ties
Yeah.
everything together.
I might have to-
Yeah, the last season's
watch it.
definitely the best one.
Give them-
Oh.
Is it on anything?
It should be. I'm willing to bet it'd be on YouTube, and if you can't find it there, just Google
YouTube.
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 Hey, my character is German. Don't mess up my accent by doing your Mexican accent.
Yes, mein Führer.
Jesus.
Mein Fuhar?
How do you say it?
Führer.
Führer. How do you actually pronounce it though?
Führer.
Alexa. Oh wait.
Alexa. I have an Xbox and an iPhone. Who's got Alexa?
Cortana.
I told you that isn't hooked up on there.
Siri.
That ain't hooked up on here either.
God, dude, you need to get your fucking life together.
No, I purposely left all that shit off because all my friends kept trying to do that to me. It's like, hey Siri, shut up.
Look
This is a
up
good stream.
alternative sex.
Right.
Right.
Now searching for alternative sex.
Alternative what?
Sex. You never. What? That's from a movie. What's that from?
I have no idea. Probably
Oh, Wild Hogs. Wild Hogs. You ever seen that movie?
not in a long
There's
time.
this nerdy character, and
Oh, I remember.
he's trying
It's alright.
to show off to that girl at the coffee shop, like talking to his computer, and he's like, look up granny porn.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
I want these dice so bad.
Yeah, I liked the obsidian ones were nice. I mean, it'd be nice. At least PG-13.
Do what?
There you go. Well, I can't promise that, but
Holy freakers.
How's the whole cussing thing been going?
I'll
How's
blow it
all-
out your kazoo.
How's the custody going?
The cussing thing?
For me? Or
Yeah.
all of us?
Well, for you. Weren't
I'm
you
actually
working on...
yes, I've been doing a lot better actually. I think last night I had a few slip ups, but I've been correcting myself a lot more.
Right.
It does sound weird. Every now and then I'll realize that, man, I'm saying fudge. So, but yes,
There
I'm
he is.
trying to do much better.
Gosh, fudging darn it.
Yep.
Like, I'm 27.
There we
Did I
go.
just say that out loud?
Hey, I don't know. I need to work on it. It's something.
Yeah.
The
How's it
wife
going,
does.
Clem?
Gosh, fudging darn it isn't
Good.
PC.
Although I just realized I forgot to give myself a +1 weapon and a +1 piece of armor. So one
Yeah, go
second.
ahead and do that real quick.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's
by the
easy.
way,
It's easy math.
Bionic.
That's true.
Because I thought that the last campaign that we did with these characters was one and done. I didn't write anything down. So if I got something special at the end of that, I honestly don't remember what it was. I think I added the gold because I think I got some gold or something that was worth money, but definitely didn't write down any of the specialty stuff that I got because.
It's pretty inconsequential, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
All right, cool.
Experience was the only thing that you'll really miss out on.
Yeah, and I wrote all that down.
Okay, good.
Thankfully.
Is she being needy?
Yeah, she's trying to get this pizza slice that you love.
Is this the cat?
Well, yeah, my cat's being very needy right now. I'll be right back. Okay, it's like literally a minute.
1.
1,000, 2, 1,000. I appreciate whoever also said 1 so that I didn't feel like the a-hole for counting.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, asshole.
Oh, it's so nice that I can smoke in my room now.
Oh my god, this
What's the matter, Eddie? You don't wanna-
6,000 backers.
You don't want to dig like 18 feet below your base again?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
It's pretty funny.
As much as I want to, if I do, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the outline for it,
Yeah.
so I don't get too.
I need a haircut so
about it,
bad.
like, maybe starting it like right there.
Definitely make sure you include like a bridge if you're gonna essentially do a moat.
That was the next thing. I was like, I can get in here. I was just gonna come in here and then just start digging out. That way it stays even and it's not all craggly and looks like a canyon. And I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna go straight and then go lower, then straight, then lower, then straight.
Eddie, you can't go straight. You're not straight. Only straight people go
Did you
straight.
just identify my gender?
No, I identified your sexual preference.
Did you just identify my sexual preference?
I did. You got a problem with that? I don't
Remember
know.
when I started working at Taboo?
Uh-huh.
I totally got some poor dishwasher with that joke.
Alright.
I like the music.
Yeah, but I think I'm trying to find the right one. Let's see.
Yep.
Do you have like any like special things to change up like your voice or anything, or are you all doing just natural voices?
I may have something planned, so.
Oh, okay. It's a shut up and be patient. Yes, sir.
That's a good one. We'll do that one for now. Alright, whenever everyone's ready, just let me know.
I'm ready.
Everyone ready? Jonathan, you there?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Jonathan, if you're talking, your microphone's screwing up.
Oh, does somebody have a mechanical keyboard?
No, somebody has one that they're. It was just picking it up very, very well.
I think that was Dr. Pepper, and he's got a mechanical keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Master Race.
Mechanical keyboard master race. Speaking of Germans, what?
Jesus.
My character has a German accent.
Too soon, good buddy.
Thanks.
This was only like 60 years ago.
Too soon, good buddy.
Somebody made a joke one time about ancient Egypt, and I said that, and they're like, "Bro, really?"
I mean, as long as you're not wearing a red hat, we're okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, we're just waiting on Jonathan to get back. I think he was BRBing.
Yonatan. Alright, so
Excuse me.
I am looking at the stream on my phone, and it's not the best quality. So am I? Where am I? on the.
I haven't
stream?
really zoomed in yet, but your your bottom right. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll zoom in a little bit more. There you go.
Das ist sehr gut, mein Freund.
Well, that's probably where I want it to be.
Am I Blue Man Group member up there?
Yeah.
Cool.
I believe that is classified as cyan.
Let's not get technical now.
Technical, never. And Bionic, can you remind me what the name of this campaign is?
Brightwood.
Brightwood. Say the
Well,
Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth. I've heard.
That's
I've
called a
watched that.
Switch.
I have not read
I just
that webcomic in a while.
I have not. Do you get why I called it a Switch though? Because your parents beat you with a Switch and it makes you tell the truth.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So, I'll take this moment to say we are live streaming right now, so let's try to keep the conversation somewhat PG-13 and, friendly.
I may have to mute myself a few times then.
That's okay. Is Jonathan's, stuff freaking out or what?
Nope. I had to help finish putting groceries up. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's just your microphone was, making this, staticky noise.
I heard that too. I don't know if that was my end or what, but it could have been.
Alright, you're good. Everyone good to go then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't think I need it.
I heard everyone. That's all I heard.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let me get my DM shoes on.
I just took off my shoes.
Is my health really 29?
Alright. So, last few games we've been playing, we've been kind of going through a labyrinth of a crypt. You were all led down there by a priest when you came to the inn. While venturing through, be for Penelope, Desmond, and Wilhelm, you all fell asleep again in the crypt, and you all, for Atmos, you went into the darkness, and then that was kind of the last thing you remembered. For everyone else, just everybody,
I'm
you all
scared of
had
the dark.
you all had a shared dream where there was a dark figure standing over you. You couldn't really see any features on him, but you could feel him looking at you. And then the last thing you remember before you awoken was these writhing kind of tentacles coming out from his head, and he sort of leaned into you, and then you awaken in this room, all in beds that are very similar to the ones at the inn. In the center of the room, there is what looks like a sarcophagus of a knight, and there's an inscription on it. The room is lit with torches. There are 3 doors, one to the north, the west, and the east. And go ahead and take off from there.
Oh, not again.
This has happened to you before then.
Yes.
Oh.
It has happened before.
Hello there. Who are you 3?
Hello?
If you look at my character, he is currently sitting up, kind of a bit of a frantic. You would see about a middle height water genasi that is kind of cloaked in shabby clothing, kind of frantically going through what seems to be a personal journal of his, not really paying attention to anything that's going on right now.
Cool. I'm an Air Genasi, so a younger-ish looking, young adult.
DM, how bright is it in here?
It's lit enough that you wouldn't need to use dark vision or a low light. It's torch light. So.
It's lit,
bro.
It's lit.
All right. Well, you guys see a 3-foot tall birdman, for lack of a better term. Dark blue feathers, wearing some shabby clothing that looks well worn, but not like somebody who's homeless type of thing. And I'm just sitting on my bed, kind of disoriented, looking around the room, trying to get my bearings and see who all's there and what's going on.
You see before you a grand female. She's medium height, about 5'5". Leathered armor, and it's kind of tethered. And she's got a confused face, just long brown hair. I do have pointy ears. I am half elf. And I have I have equipped a bow. That's kind of by my side.
Nice.
All right, so I will hop down off my bed and kind of, I guess, holler, because it looks like a pretty big space, and ask everybody where we are. Where are we?
I'm not quite sure. This is all pretty new to me. Last thing I remember before waking up here was just utter darkness. And I hop out of bed, kind of walking. As I was talking, I was just kind of staring at the night in the center of the room and slowly kind of starting to walk towards it, probably about halfway to it.
Okay.
Well, that sounds familiar. Does anyone else remember anything before waking up here?
Would I have had remembered my last encounters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is not the first time this happened to me. Last time I was with 2 other people. Y'all are all new faces, so I imagine it's this dungeon or cavern catacomb thing that we're in is every time we go to sleep, we wake up somewhere else with new people beside me.
I stand up and put my book away. Penelope may not remember me, but I've seen her face before.
Oh shoot!
And I look over at Wilhelm. Good to see you again, brother. Hopefully we don't get in a sticky mess like last time, yeah?
Agreed.
And then I look over at an unfamiliar face. I'm saying, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met properly. And I like meagerly walk over towards you and like kind of put out a hand. So,
And I kind of stop, or I kind of break my gaze, like shake myself out of it, and I go,
Wait a minute.
sorry, Atmos, and I shoot out my hand very quickly for a handshake.
Got you. My name is Desmond. I am a bit learned in the arcane, mostly self-taught, but I hope I can be some use to all of us here today, as this place is never quite right for me.
That's right.
Nice to meet you. I'm a little intrigued by the arcane myself, but don't know much about it other than what I've learned at under the service of the god of the Twilight Realm.
Real quick, Desmond, when you walked past the sarcophagus in the center of the room, you did kind of out of the corner of your eye notice there is a little plaque on the corner there that has an inscription on it.
Okay. My eyes and body start to wander towards it, kind of listening to. Sorry, what was your name again?
Atmos.
Atmos. Listening to Atmos at the same time, but kind of multitasking and start reading it.
Can I do like a? I just feel like he would do this. Is there a way that I could do like a insight or perception or something to like confirm to myself that these are real people and I'm not just seeing things?
Sure.
And DM, can I do an investigation check around the room just to kind of see what's going on?
Yeah, let me.
No.
We'll get through the insight, and then we'll go do that. No.
If it's is it insight or perception? Oh, never mind. They're both +6, so
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay. After you kind of give a firm grip to Desmond, from what you can tell, everything seems like it's real. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then.
And I go back to just kind of staring at them at the sarcophagus.
Gotcha. And Wilhelm, you wanted to do a investigation check on the room.
Yeah, just to kind of see if I can find anything, any kind of clues as to how we got here, and just where the best way to go would be and stuff like that.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
I rolled a 16 plus 7, so 23.
Okay. So, just after a really quick investigation of the room, you kind of make note of the doors. The door on the west side of the room seems like just an average wooden door. Nothing really stands out about it. In the north side of the room, you notice that it is securely closed. There doesn't really seem to be any way to open it, and it is made of stone. And then the door to the east is another stone door, but there is a recess in the center of it where it seems like something could fit into it. About like the size of a fist.
I will mention that to the group. There seems to be some kind of recess in this door over here that looks to be about the size of a fist. Would one of you care to investigate with me? Now I start walking towards the door. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just one second. I'd like to give a nice little, like, pass around the sarcophagus, looking at all of it.
What languages do you know?
I know Celestial, Common, Giant, and Primordial.
Okay, Primordial. So, does anybody know Abyssal?
God, I was between taking that or
I know.
Primordial. I chose.
I know comprehend languages.
Same.
All right, so yeah, if no one knows Abyssal, then you won't be able to read what it actually says. But
I don't know it, but I'll take the time to actually use comprehend languages.
okay.
And since he's doing that, are you casting it as a ritual?
No, I just cast it.
Oh.
The first level.
Well, then I will cast Detect Magic as a first level spell and just kind of once again take a look around the room, see if I notice anything from the sarcophagus or the door or anything like that.
Okay, so we'll start with Desmond. So you cast Comprehend Languages on the sarcophagus. The plaque actually reads in Abyssal again. It reads, "The path forward can only be realized when holy blood has been spilt." You also do notice that in the middle of the sarcophagus, around the chest, there is a slot where it looks like it'd be big enough for a sword to fit through. And Wilhelm, with your Detect Magic spell, you do notice that the north and eastern doors both do have magic on them, and it has what would that magic type be? I don't know what kind of magic it would be, but essentially the nature of the spell is that it is keeping the door secured by some sort of magical means, particularly a more ritualistic type of magic.
It's magically magic.
Yes.
It's magically delicious.
Yes.
All right, and you said it was the north and eastern door.
Yes.
Let's see.
And the west door that's the one that's like made of like solid stone that doesn't look like any way to open it, or is
The west
that the
door. That was the northern door.
That was the
west
northern door.
door. Yeah, the west door is just made of wood. It's like wooden double doors.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, in that case, does anybody else want to do anything?
I'm assuming that what was on the text was shared with the group.
Yes, indeed. And everything else I saw, including the slot for the
Okay.
sword.
Well, I do not have a sword, but I have a crossbow and some crossbow bolts. And hearing the holy blood must be spilled, I just immediately think, like, oh, I've grown up thinking that I'm a very holy person, and so I take out one of my crossbow bolts and just kind of slit my hand and bleed on the sarcophagus. And I will take a hit point of damage.
I'm just glad I don't have to cut you now, friend.
Okay, so yeah, you do that. Your blood drips onto the sarcophagus, and you wait a little bit, but nothing seems to happen.
Wilhelm looks very confused.
You should eat some cereal so
Yeah.
you won't be confused anymore.
Fair enough.
Well, that didn't work. Man, that always seemed to work in the adventures I read. I read about.
Well, I will ask the group then. I have Dispel Magic prepared. Should I use it on the door, or
Oh.
the sarcophagus, or neither?
I have Dispel Magic too.
Wunderbar.
Is there like
Well, we
a
could-
magical
we could
aura
try it
coming
on
off of
both.
the thing in
It's
the
on
middle?
the 2 doors, right?
I was told it was on the north and east door,
Oh, okay.
and all it appeared to be doing was keeping the doors locked.
Wait, what about the west door?
The west
Nothing
door is
on the
just
west door.
Have
What
we
door?
tried going through it?
Well, okay, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and see if that door opens.
Oh, we're actually gonna try something. Okay.
Oh, progression!
Taking
All
the
right.
easy route.
So yeah, you grasp the handle on the door and you push it
Firmly
open,
grasp it.
and yeah, you firmly grasp it, and the door swings open. So let me remove some fog of war here. One second.
Indubitably. Holy shit, that's a big ass map.
And that's what you see.
That's
So
of
guys,
course.
there's a hallway.
Okay. I move in behind him.
Okay. Let me switch back
Penelope
here.
moves.
Also, the door opened.
Can I fly in here, or is it too low to the ground?
It's nothing that would really be worth flying for. Like it's only like what, 7 feet high.
Okay. All right, then I will waddle my 25 feet of movement.
Well, we're not in combat, so.
Oh, okay. All right,
So,
so
yeah.
the door's open.
The door is indeed open.
Who's like to
Okay,
go
well-
first?
I will go first.
I inspect the door.
You inspect it. Okay.
Okay,
You
it's
notice
open.
that it is open,
Whoa.
Waiting
and it
to
is
be,
indeed a door.
Waiting to be passed through.
One might even call it a portal. Honestly.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Only
I'll
in my
walk
dreams.
Okay. So you want to go in there, Penelope?
yes. I just want to stand. Which way? And so, what do I see? What's in this hallway?
Let's extend or rather, pull back the fog of war a little bit more here. Where is that one? Come
If I back it up.
on. Shut up. Not in my DM. Not in
Can't
my
stop
campaign, sir.
there.
Let me get more
It's
of this
quite
out of the
amazing.
way. There you go. That's good enough.
Dang, I see
Okay.
all the way around there. Jesus.
Well,
I'm
Man,
just
you got-
kidding.
I can only do so much. Anyway.
I know. I'm just kidding.
You have the
Okay,
crazy eyes.
Clipping is allowed.
Okay, I shoot an arrow both ways just to make sure.
Okay. So yeah, you shoot an arrow down toward the south, bounces off the wall, and then you shoot it up north, and it had a little bit of a different sound to it when it bounced off the wall to the north.
DM,
I-
just to be on the safe side, I'd like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Same.
I go to
I
the
did the
north.
same.
Okay.
I go to the north.
remembering
Y'all
our
seem paranoid.
remembering our tragic adventure last time.
Oh,
Okay, so Penelope, you go to the north. The only thing you see is a dead end, and there is a suit of armor on this side of the hallway. It is holding out an axe blade in one hand and a shield in another.
Is there
Well,
anything worth
I'm going-
looting?
I know that's what I'm gonna remove if I can. I'm gonna try and remove the axe.
Okay. So you grab onto it and you try to pull it out of the grasp of the knight's hand, and it doesn't seem to want to pull away from it. However, as you are messing with it, you do notice that it kind of the arm is a little bit movable.
And the shield, I'm gonna play with the shield. I wanna try and pull the shield away.
Oh no.
All right, it's the same thing, except this time the shield is very secure and doesn't seem to move.
having heard no screaming, I would like to make my way into the hallway.
Okay.
Ditto.
I stay in the room.
Okay, I'm gonna move the arm. I'm gonna
Okay.
yeah,
You're gonna- Okay,
pull
so
it
yeah,
down,
you
push it down
yeah,
or pull it up, whatever.
sounds
He's
good.
gonna
So yeah,
flush it.
you pull down the arm, and then after you do that, you hear the sounds of stones scraping. Oh, not bad. And let me mess with some stuff. 1 second. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, come on.
Whoa. So much happened.
Right. And the wall actually opens up to expose a treasure chest.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna go to the treasure chest. And well, before I open that treasure chest, I'm gonna inspect it,
Okay.
or
Who does that?
as a if it's a trapped or
And as you're doing that, it reaches out and bites you.
So do an investigation check.
okay.
You'll have to
I-
forgive me. Who's the one checking out the chest right now?
Penelope.
Mine
I lean
points,
forward.
Penelope.
I grab my chest as I touch the chest.
Mine points, Penelope. Would you like me to cast Detect Magic on it? Make sure it is not magically trapped as well.
Sure.
Alright, then I will do that.
Okay. So yeah,
Burning through
You can't-
first levels, yeah.
you cast detect magic on the chest. The chest itself does not appear to be emanating any sort of magical aura. However, you do notice that there is something within it that is emanating an aura of magic.
I will pass that along to Penelope.
Is what kind of is it? Investigation?
Yes.
Okay. Noise. I got a 21.
God damn it.
Okay.
21.
So yeah, you overlook the chest to check for any traps. You do not notice anything trapped about the chest.
Okay, I open it.
Okay. You open it. Inside, you find a long sword. Again, you already do know that it is magical in nature. However, you don't know what kind of magic it. Well, I guess that you would know what kind of magic it is from Detect Magic. I guess Wilhelm would know this. It is emanating a very dark magic, so it is definitely a necromancy in nature.
I
The
will-
sword.
Oops,
ahead.
sorry. Oh, I was just going to say I will pass that information along to Penelope as well as offer to cast Identify
Okay.
if
Um,
that should be necessary.
Yeah, really quick. So the sword itself, it is a blackened metal blade And in the cross guard, there is a red jewel in the center of it. But you want to use identify?
If Penelope would like me to, I'm happy to.
Sure. I'm gonna grab this sword and then hold it up and then
Okay, so 1 second.
I fuckered up. I mean,
No,
I
no.
messed up. Sorry.
PG. 13.
Penelope.
I know. I'm sorry. That's my
No,
one.
it's
You,
fine.
you wasted the one F-bomb.
Okay, so Penelope, you grab the sword and lift it up. When you do that, there are actually tendrils that come out from the stone in the center of the cross guard and jab into your arm for 1 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And then, as the identify spell works,
I have to. It's a touch spell, by the way, so I have to be over there with him.
okay, yeah. So, yeah,
Oh, and it's ritual, so I'm just gonna cast it ritually so that I don't have to burn another spell slot.
okay. How long does that take?
11.
It takes 11 minutes to cast it ritually.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna stand there with an arm with the pierce.
Screaming for 11 minutes.
It's like, hurry! The hell?
All right, get
All
a new
right.
character in here fast.
so, as you're standing there waiting, holding the sword, are you still holding it?
Yeah, it jabbed into my arm, right? I think
Yes,
it's-
but you're still able to let go of it if you want.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like bound to my arm.
No.
Fudge it. I'm going to hold it.
Okay, so as you wait, about a couple minutes start going by, and you start to feel pretty weak.
Oh shoot!
Go ahead and roll a d6 of damage.
Yikes.
I
Jesus.
apologize. It says casting time only takes a minute.
Okay, was that casting time or ritual casting time?
All it says is casting time. It doesn't specify for ritual, so I figured if it's cast, it's instantaneous. But ritual casting time would be a minute.
Okay. Okay. Well, within that 1 minute, you still take a d.
You still die.
or a d6 of damage. Excuse me.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So, yeah, the identify spell goes through. You identify it as a sword of sanguine thirst. It is a +2 longsword, but it is cursed. The gem in the center of it is known as a vampiric gem. And another thing that you were able to find out by identifying it is that it can actually drain blood from your enemies or its user, depending on how it's used. So when you're attacking, you can actually sap the strength of your enemies. But if you aren't attacking, it will sap strength from the user instead.
Well, that
For
makes,
for ritual casting, if you do a ritual version of a spell, it takes 10 minutes longer to cast than what the casting time is.
Oh, my mistake.
So 1
It
minute
is
for
11
casting it, and then 11 minutes for ritual.
Totality.
Okay, so roll 4 more d6s. I'm kidding.
Oof.
I'm kidding. We'll call that a gimme for now, but
Okay.
for future reference.
Next time you're
I
dead,
drop-
kid.
I dropped the sword.
You drop it. Okay.
Owie.
Yeah. And well, if anybody wants it, they're more than welcome to have it.
I kind of peek my head through. Say, should we put that sword into the slot over here?
You're more than welcome to grab it.
Anybody?
Anybody got like
Look
a
around.
tongs or 2 other swords?
Anyone
I
got some
can't-
mage
you know what?
hand spells? Eh.
I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick the sword.
Okay.
right now.
It kicks you back.
Ooh, I have. Wait, I have Unseen Servant, but it's only his ritual cast, which means it'll take another 10 minutes. But
Come on, man.
he'd be able to pick it up and not get hurt.
Okay, I'm just gonna kick the hilt.
I mean, I got
Towards
time.
the door.
No, it's fine. You can use Unseen Servant if you want.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and do that. And it says he has an AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2.
Okay.
So he might disappear, and then you'll have to do it again, and then do it again, and do it again.
I mean,
Hey man, if he gets like 5 feet every 10
You know what?
minutes,
I have a shovel. I have a shovel. I'm gonna pick it
oh,
up.
you got a
a
shovel?
balancing act with your shovel.
I got a
Swing it
shield,
down the
so I'll
hallway.
put my shield on the other side, and then we'll carry it in between.
This unholy relic.
Yes. There you go.
Just pick up the fucking sword.
Yes, I pick up the sword with my shovel.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you pick it up with the shovel. Or are you taking it back to the sarcophagus?
Yes, wherever that
Okay.
slot may be.
All right.
I point out the
And then
slot
you-
to him.
So how are you going to use your shovel to get it into the slot?
Where?
I grab it
Where
and
is
jab it
that?
in.
Okay.
Oh, you grab it and go. Damn.
You jab it. You jab it in. Nothing happens with the statue. So this does not seem to be the correct method.
This is an evil sword.
Well,
It won't do good things.
there's a reason. Like after he does that, I remember him and I forget how sexy he was. So I start going. I do cast prestidigitation. I didn't say that word right. And fan myself because it's getting a little warm in here.
Jesus.
Hello, stranger. It's nice to see you again.
Oh,
Is
you
it hot
finally
enough to
remember.
take off all my clothes yet?
I start walking down the other way of the hallway.
Okay.
I leave the sword.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
will
go
follow.
and grab my arrow, and then I'm gonna follow suit.
Okay.
As I get to each corner, I try to be like a little. As I've read about in some adventures in the temple, each corner I like stop and like slowly peek around before I go.
He's playing CS:GO.
Cool.
So I look ridiculous to everybody else, but I don't care.
I mean, he's
All
playing Valorant.
The hills are alive.
Let's assume everyone else is following.
I think I
Yes.
look really cool though.
Yes.
So
as
I'm
we're
just
walking,
grabbing-
I'm jotting down like what we've been doing so far in my journal.
Gotcha.
I've grabbed both arrows as this was going on.
All right. So yeah, we come to this corner, and that's what you see
This
so
corner.
far. And
Keep going.
then- Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, it's a nice corner.
Okay. You come up to here, and you find a single wooden door. Everyone else is up here too.
I cast fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
All right.
all right, everybody, roll your saves. Let's go.
It's a deck
Myself
save, right?
included.
I embrace death.
That was a nat one. So
Well, congratulations. You're all terrible.
I check the handle.
All right. So you grab the handle. I think I moved all at once here. There we go. You grab the handle. Nothing really seems to be impeding you. Do you want to open the door?
My -1 wisdom says yes.
All right.
Hell yeah, brother.
I step back.
There's nothing there. No. All
I want my money back.
All right. So you open the door and you look in or step in, and you do see there is a small. I need to zoom in a little bit here.
Small.
There is a small forge in the on the left side of the room over here, as well as a gargoyle staring on the to the south side of the room with a chair on the opposite of it. The chair has shackles on it and looks to be somewhat of a torturer's chair. On the table in the bottom left of the room, there are some tools, including some shears, a binding iron, and some hammers. You know, just general no good stuff.
Kind of.
Go ahead.
I'd walk up and like see if it's been recently used at all.
Okay. Really quick, I won't finish describing the
Yes,
rest of this. Bottom right, no, you're good. Bottom right, there's also a wooden chest in the corner of the room, and top right there is a rack. Again, this has all the makings of a torture room. As far as like, has this stuff been recently used? The forge does have a very light glow to it. It is still emanating heat, and it's still very hot. As far as like if it's been recently used, there are some dried blood stains on the chair, as well as some of the tools.
Wow.
I would
Oh.
like to go and check out the gargoyle.
Same.
All right. So on inspection of the gargoyle, you do see there is a small inscription at the bottom of the base of the gargoyle, and within the gargoyle's mouth there is a green gem within its mouth. I guess no one knows Abyssal. We'll go with, what was your other language? Atmos?
Primordial.
Primordial. We'll just go with that. You don't have to use up all your language spells.
Well, I can cast it as ritual.
Oh, okay. So yeah, go ahead.
Cast
Wait
it as
a
ritual.
minute.
Alrighty. So this, from what you can read, it says when the gargoyle laughs, the way forward will be shown.
When it laughs.
Yes.
When the gargoyle laughs, the way will be shown.
Does anyone have a joke by chance?
If only I had prepared
Why?
Tasha's.
Does anyone does someone want to do a let's see, a history check for like knowledge on
I can.
gargoyles?
Yeah,
I
I, mean, I
will.
can do it.
I rolled a +4, 16.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1, 8.
Nice.
I walk up to the gargoyle and I say, "What do you do with the dead geologist?" "You bury him."
It stares back in its cold,
I don't-
its
I don't
cold
get
stony
it.
eyes, and nothing happens. All right. As far as Atmos, who rolled a 16, right?
Yep.
You would know from lore of gargoyles, they are very sadistic creatures and enjoy the torment of others.
Oh shit.
They really like torment, guys. I don't like this. Hang on, checking some spells here.
So gargoyles like torment, and we need to make him laugh in order to find the way forward.
Yeah.
I'm
Fine.
not.
You can do your blood thing here. Maybe he likes to just see.
Did I not torment anyone with my joke? You know.
I thought you were.
I didn't get it.
It's okay.
I'm not one to advocate self-harm, but in this case, it seems to be the most sensible thing to do.
I'm not sure self-harm and torture is the same thing though.
Fair
I
enough.
can.
I also did it pretty willingly. I don't think that willing equals torment.
All right, I draw my dagger
give-
and I stab Penelope.
Oh fuck.
Say psych right now.
that's just violence.
I'm in.
I mean, if you do, just no consequences will happen.
I don't even know how I'd attack with my dagger. I've never used it.
You typically use the pointy end.
Stab the point.
Fair enough, you're not wrong. Oh, there it is. I see now.
Well, I have. Would my wound still be bleeding from my arm?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It was just a pinprick.
Did 4 damage for a pinprick.
Pinprick turned into a lost finger.
It
Well, I
did-
mean, it was started with a pinprick, and then it became it's draining your blood. So
yeah.
Alright. Can I go ahead and investigate the table that has all the tools on it?
sure. All right, so you come over and look at all the tools. A lot of them seem like regular mundane tools. The only one that really sticks out to you is the brand. It is a brand that not something that would be for cattle. You're really not sure what it actually is. You would get an inkling though that it looks like some sort of holy symbol of some kind.
Okay, I will mention that to the group because. Oh, I should have wrote it down. What did we hear about a holy symbol? Or no, it was holy blood must be spilled to advance on the.
Yeah.
Thing.
I have an idea. I'm not sure if it'll work at all. And then press it onto the gargoyle.
Alrighty. So you press it onto the gargoyle. It sizzles a bit, but nothing happens.
Would I know the symbol?
Could I roll to see if I know the symbol by chance?
Yeah, you do a what is that? A religion?
Religion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us or just one of us?
Yeah, both of you. Go ahead.
Okay. That's a big 7.
Oh, that's really good. That's a 22.
22. Okay. Wilhelm, you really have no clue.
I have no idea.
Atmos, though, you would actually recognize it. While it may seem like a holy symbol, if it is actually would be considered a holy symbol only to those of abyssal bloodline. So I guess you call it more of an unholy symbol. Ah.
Oh
But, yeah.
man,
Witty.
this is not holy by any means. At least not in the sense that I know things to be holy.
Perspective is everything, friend.
So then, well, if the blood of the holy must be spilled to advance, then perhaps it is their version of holy. Perhaps we must find some way to activate this gargoyle and kill it. And with that, I'm gonna
I
walk
back
up
up.
to the I'm gonna walk up to the gargoyle and grab the emerald in its mouth.
Okay.
See what happens.
You grab the emerald and you try to pry it from its mouth, but it is stuck fat. Hey, hang on 1 second. Hey, get away from that.
It's dummy thick and you can't move it.
So yeah, it is stuck fast, and it does not seem to want to come out at all. It has no real wiggle room either.
Thick with 3 C's like my rap name?
Exactly.
You might have to get that checked.
Even if I try to use my dagger to like pry it out, it doesn't do anything?
Correct.
Okay.
We gotta get it to laugh to drop it.
Is it fat
Okay.
enough?
if if I speed it up. Well, okay. I'm gonna go to the table, but I'm gonna shove my arm inside my shirt, I guess,
Okay.
and then like have only my elbows sticking out, but I'm gonna be face away from the gargoyle. And then I'm gonna grab my sword with my other arm, my other hand, and I'm gonna slam it on the table as if I cut off my arm.
Trying to
And then
trip.
I'm just gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around screaming like ah, like, facing the.
Nobody has any illusion spells, do they?
I have illusory script.
Not I.
Ah.
I am.
So,
I am a learner in
you
the
pull your-
divination.
Do you pull your
So, yeah.
arm into the sleeve and make it look
Yes,
like chopped
yes. Only my elbows sticking out.
So yeah, Penelope, you do that. You turn around and you scream bloody murder, and nothing happens. your voice just kind of echoes down the hallway.
Wah wah.
With the shot.
Alright.
That's worth the shot.
I will say, everyone, can you please back away from the gargoyle? I'm going to try to cast a spell on it, see if it does any damage or anything like that.
I leave the room.
Okay.
Back up
Okay.
just a hair.
I will cast
I'll
Firebolt.
just- I'm backing all the way into the corner, by the chest, like right next to the chest.
Gotcha.
Hey, there's a chest there.
Yeah, I'm just going to cast
Yep.
Firebolt, not Fireball.
Right.
Alright, so... That's another natural one. I'm on fire tonight. That's an 8.
You are.
You are.
But it was a natural.
But
It was a
the-
natural one though.
But the gargoyle.
Yes.
It's not.
That was
All
such
right.
a pretty firebolt.
So you build up to try to cast Firebolt, and it goes about 3 inches away from your finger and explodes.
Woo! You see a very
Man,
thin bird.
that was pretty. Oh gosh, what happened to your face?
Don't worry about it.
Under my breath,
Yes,
I
Wilhelm,
say
Wilhelm
amateur.
turns around and his feathers are all blackened. And
I'm gonna look at this chest to see if it's locked.
okay.
If
So
it's
go ahead.
unlocked, I'm not gonna open it yet, but I'm just
Okay.
looking to see if it's locked. Investigation.
So how are you checking if it's
Oh, that's
locked?
not great. Like I'm just like, I guess, is there a lock on it, basically, or if there's not, like, is there like a flap that's able to be flipped?
Got it.
But like I'm not lifting the lid.
Gotcha. So yeah, just you don't even have to roll an investigation. You can just look
Okay.
at it.
Good,
So yeah,
because
you,
I rolled
you,
a 4.
yeah, you take a look at it. You don't see any sort of locking mechanism on it. It just seems like a run-of-the-mill chest.
Okay. Then I will look to see if I can determine if there's any traps or anything
Okay.
around it. A 14.
A 14. So yeah, you do an investigation on it. You kind of look around. You do not see any sort of trap mechanisms on it. It's just a wooden chest.
Okay, now I will attempt to open it.
Okay. So you hang on one second. As soon as you put your hand on the chest, you attempt to pull it upward. However, your hand seems to be stuck to the chest, and one second.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. All right.
DM's angry.
Yeah. So,
Oh, cool. Lovely.
yeah. So yeah, you
Alright.
attempt to open it, and your hand is stuck on it. Suddenly, it opens up to a row of teeth.
Ah, torment!
I like how he baits us
And-
with the first chest just being normal.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hang on one second. And it bites down on your arm.
Noise.
Oh, my AC is 19.
And it's gone.
I'm surprised that.
So
Right.
AC still 19.
It's
Well-
Has to
easier
bite
when
through
you're-
the through the armor.
One
It's
second.
easy when your arm is inside the mouth.
Duh.
I gotta read some stuff. Hang on.
You were caught flat-footed.
Yeah, that's not just.
You
That's not in
loser.
this version.
I know.
You loser.
You're a nerd for knowing that.
Yeah. All right.
I love you.
I love you.
I miss you.
So yeah.
Same.
Okay.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a painting mini stream. I don't know what I want to paint though.
You're gonna
Alright,
stream your
so-
panties? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Atmos. It got a 23. So
Nice.
Ah,
it bites down on your arm for 4 piercing damage as the fangs sink into your arm,
torment!
and also it does 2 acid damage to you as as the saliva from the mimic burns into your flesh as well.
And-
Everybody else, roll initiative.
Oh shit. It's not bad.
I have a
Yeah,
special
could've
thing
been
that
better.
allows me to add some
Nice.
to my initiative.
Good for you. I got 11.
I'm 12.
27.
Dang.
Dang.
Damn.
Oh, this is a competition,
Damn.
all right. Well, I got a 9.
Damn. And Penelope, what was yours?
9.
9.
9.
9.
That is my line.
All right. So yeah, Wilhelm, you are first.
Wilhelm, attack. Or no, what
Go.
did I used to say?
Wilhelm, go.
Wilhelm, go.
Wilhelm, go. All right. I will cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level.
Does that hit me?
Yeah, I think that would also hit.
Would it? Because
He-
it says you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. So wouldn't I be able to like send them up and
Oh.
above and then zoom in?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So it says I have to roll for each individual one. So the first one is 26. The second one is a natural 20.
Okay.
The third one is that's cock. The third one is a 17. So 26, nat 20, and 17.
So yeah, all hit.
Jesus.
All hits. Okay, and that's 2d6.
I mean, Asmodeus.
So, so the first one is. Do I add anything to it? Oh no, it's just 2d6 fire damage. So that's 8 fire damage for the first one.
Okay.
For the nat 20, double sixes on the nat 20. Yo, that's 24. And then the last
Does that
one-
count as a crit for spells?
Yeah, spell attack
Okay.
rolls.
And then the last one, double 4, so that's 8. So that was 8, 24, and I think the first one was also 8.
Okay.
So 40 points
Yeah.
of damage.
Yeah, fuck this box.
So yeah, three rays come flying out from your hands and blast the treasure chest that is currently clamped on to Atmos there, and just like set it completely ablaze. You smell burning, kind of burning flesh smell coming from the chest, but it is still held fast to poor Atmos's arm there.
And
But
I
it is
will-
it is looking pretty scorched right now.
I will back up towards Penelope.
All right. About here.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. That was one heck of a first turn.
Wilhelm, go.
All right. So back to good old Mimic. Alrighty.
Why is he a good old mimic?
Because he did a good job. He tricked y'all.
It's true.
Good job.
He does get a biscuit now.
He's a good boy. All right.
Just a good
Alrighty.
old boy.
So yeah, it tries to bite. It tries to bite down on your arm again, Atmos, but you are able to kind of focus your mage armor to stop the fangs from sinking into your skin, and it just kind of chomps on the magic shield that you have over yourself, and nothing happens. Okay,
Beautiful.
so now we are at Desmond.
Do I even know what's going on? I'm not even in the room.
I mean, you,
You
should
heard,
be
you
able
heard
to,
me shout out torment,
Yeah, you,
torment, torment.
you probably heard Atmos screaming from in there. So yeah.
Okay. I walk back into the room.
Hey, is the gargoyle? Sorry.
I see what's happening and I look at the gargoyle.
Yeah, the gargoyle isn't doing anything, although it does seem to have a slight smirk now.
Okay. Got you. I just cast. Let's see. I don't really think I have anything. Sorry.
You're okay.
I just cast. Oh shit. Frostbite
Okay.
on it. So it needs to make a con save.
Sure.
2d6.
Does a 5 work? Does a 5 stop?
It does not, but it only takes 3 frost damage.
Oh well, dang.
Diddly. Let's see, 3 frost damage, and now it has a disadvantage on its next I don't know if that's considered a weapon attack. Because it specifically says next weapon attack.
According to the guide, yes, it actually is a weapon. So.
Okay, so it has disadvantage.
It's a natural weapon, so.
Gotcha.
All right. So yeah, you blast it with your ray of frost, right?
Frostbite.
Oh, frostbite. Yeah, you blast it with frostbite. You kind of are able to angle the spell around Atmos, and it hits it on the top of its head. I guess you could call it its head.
Gotcha.
And it just kind of like freezes a small spot there, but it, didn't do too much. It didn't seem to pay too much mind to that. All right. Now we are to Atmos.
Well, I guess I'll just.
You are considered grappled right now.
Yeah. I'll just cast Sacred Flame on it, so it has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Sacred Flame. I like it.
9.
Yeah, buddy. All right, 2d8 radiant damage. That is a 11 points of damage.
Nice.
All
Of
right.
radiant damage.
So yeah, you with your hand that's still in the creature's mouth, you cast your spell, and there's just a bright light that shines inside of its mouth, but it still keeps holding on. But yeah, that one really messed it up. So it is not looking too hot right now. So we are now to
Especially after I cooled it down.
Now we're back to
Sorry.
Penelope. You're good.
Okay.
Hey, I got that one.
Well, I remove my arm from inside my sleeve and pull it out.
Oh, that's your action. That's all you can do.
And I move to get a better line of sight on the mimic.
Well, you can move right here. Yeah.
That works. And I take a glance at the gargoyle. What do I see?
Nothing that hasn't already been described. It's
gargoyle.
still.
Isn't it the gargoyle stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a smirk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I draw my bow and start shooting.
Okay.
Start blasting.
Shooting the gargoyle or shooting the mimic?
No, the guy in front of the mimic. No, just kidding. Yes, the mimic.
Oh, okay. Just trying to end his suffering now, huh?
Torment.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll. Okay. 50. What is it?
Amazing.
15 plus 8. 23.
That hits.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna roll for my second attack as well.
Okay.
17 plus 8.
That hits. You don't
25,
even have to. You're good.
Does my
Okay.
43 hit, DM?
What kind of modifiers you using there?
It's approximately 57 there, DM. Does that hit?
Okay. 7, 11. 20 damage.
Jeez. All right.
Nice.
How would you like to do this, Penelope?
Does it get eyes?
Yeah.
I would like to put. Does it have 2 eyes?
Are they googly
It
eyes?
has about 6.
Well, I will choose the 2 largest eyes that I can shoot.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm planning.
So yeah, you send an arrow into both eyes. And after you do that, its mouth like just flaps open. Atmos is able to pull his arm out, and it just kind of like on the hinges of the chest, it just like hangs open, and its tongue just kind of flops out, and it
Captain
stops
Planet.
moving.
Nice.
When that happens, I'd like to look over at the gargoyle.
Okay, you look over the gargoyle, and again, it's still the same thing. Nothing seems to have changed.
Biscuit. Alright. Screw it. I'm gonna cast Sapping Sting on the gargoyle and see if I can actually hit it this time.
Okay.
And that requires a con save DC 15.
Okay.
Yikes.
You gonna do your attack?
Me? No, you gotta make a con save DC 15.
Wouldn't that be assuming it's a living thing?
Yes, so if it's not a living thing, does it hit then? Or does it just not work?
I mean, it hits.
Oh, okay, so just roll damage basically?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So 2 damage and it falls prone.
Okay, nothing happens.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna sit down in the chair and just
Okay.
stare right into the eyes of the gargoyle.
Gotcha. So you sit down in the chair. You
Shit.
stare into the eyes of the gargoyle. You do kind of feel like it is staring back at you, like almost as if it's waiting for something.
Okay.
Somebody do something to me.
Atmos, if I grab a hammer and hit you with it, will you hate me?
Absolutely.
I don't hesitate.
Alright.
Do it.
I'm gonna grab a hammer and hit him with it.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up just at an angle of the gargoyle.
Okay.
Yes, and well, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till he hits. And then once he does, and they're distracted, I'm gonna flash the gargoyle.
Oh god.
And
So
I dropped my shield onto the floor, by the way, so my AC is now down to 17.
What if you're willingly
well,
getting hit?
yeah, if you're willingly getting hit, you don't necessarily have to worry about it.
Okay.
AC, but
All right.
And I'm gonna hit him
All
in the kneecap like he's at the doctor's office.
so you're just gonna tap him with it.
He used to
Oh,
be
no,
an
no,
adventurer
no.
like
Full-
you.
Full wind up, but I'm gonna hit him in the kneecap.
Okay. So yeah, you full on wind up and smack him in the knee.
Oh, mother
I've
of...
got tiny.
No, that's not what I was expecting!
With a -1 strength modifier, so it shouldn't do too much damage.
We'll roll a D4 -1 then.
All right.
Wait, was it a crit?
1.
Is it
So
possible to
0.
get 0?
Oh my god.
I did
No, it's not
0
possible to get-
damage.
It's not possible. Well, I
one.
guess it is possible to get 0.
Because I did 1 -1.
So yeah, you mostly smack him in the knee, and it smarts a little bit, but not enough to actually cause any real damage. It's more of just like his leg shoots up from him hitting his reflexes and.
Okay,
yeah,
I was ready for that. How about this time? Let's do something I'm not expecting.
How about
Don't
do
tell me
something
what
that's
you're
not
about
a
to
freaking.
I cast Mind Spike on him.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. Oh. I was going to punch him in the nuts, but Mind Spike, alright.
Oh, what kind of
Also-
saving throw is that?
Sorry, hold on, I'm bringing it up.
Also, I flash the gargoyle, and since DJ's characters just happen to be there, I guess he gets to see something.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's my best type of saving throw.
And-
Hopefully I roll really bad.
As I'm walking, I start
Hey, I'm
walking
gonna use my
towards
least
you.
favorite dice.
As I'm speaking in tongues now, none of it making sense. But I'm talking of a past life that I've known you from, and talking about a torturous moment that we've had together. As I'm casting this towards you.
Oh. I rolled a 15.
It saves, but you still take half damage. Fine.
Okay.
You take 6
If
points
you-
of psychic damage.
If you're willing, do you still have to make the save?
Oh, that's true.
Well, I was willing, but I see it as because I said do something I'm not expecting. If I'm not expecting it, I would still be making the save.
You take 6 points of psychic damage.
So
Okay.
I immediately grab my head and start like ah.
So when you do that, you do kind of hear a low sort of like cackling noise from the gargoyle, but it's still holding on to the gem in its mouth.
Did I help?
No.
Dang it. Okay.
Alright, I want to try something. I want to try and subtly walk up to Atmos and not like maim him, but I want to draw a little bit of blood with my dagger.
Man, y'all are beating up on atmosphere.
He wanted it.
Seems to be
Fine.
the only thing that's working.
I have a 52 max HP. I'm down to 39.
Okay.
We're good.
You're
He
at
consented
I don't know.
I'm a healer.
for now.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Exactly. So, what do I do for my dagger? Do I need to roll to hit?
No, because it's willing. So
Yeah, I'm willingly taking any blows that are physical. So
Even though I'm trying to do it like nonchalantly.
I mean, you
like-
try to do it nonchalantly, but I'm not like resisting anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, or I'm not resisting like any physical attacks.
So then, do I just roll damage?
yep.
Okay. That's 5 points of damage.
With a dagger?
1d4 plus 2.
Oh, it's right. Dexterity. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, up.
Yo, and some blood starts trickling out.
So yeah, the gargoyle cackles a little bit more, but still holding on to the gem in its mouth.
Ah, you're finally awake.
I look at Atmos and I say, "Looks like we got to kill you."
Okay, as they're doing this, I want to gargle and see if I can move the gem.
Okay. So yeah, you grab onto the gem and try to wiggle it out. It still is stuck pretty fast. And as you guys are currently doing all of this, the forge does seem to glow a little brighter while you're doing all that.
Okay. Can I cast Fire Bolt at the forge?
Sure.
See if I can stoke the flame. And is that a roll to hit or just?
It's
it hits?
it's a non-moving object, so it hits.
Okay. All right. So I need to find 2d10. There's 1 and 2. 12.
All right. So yeah, you cast Firebolt on the forge. When you do that, it does flare up quite a bit. It lights up the whole room very brightly, and then it kind of goes back down to a bright smolder.
Okay, then I will try to hold my hand above the fire, not so that it's getting burnt, but just above it. And then I will run the dagger along my hand and just squeeze some blood into the fire, see if that does anything.
Okay. So,
As they're all-
go ahead.
As they're all doing this, I'm still like trying to fiddle with the gem. Like, if it's like laughing or if I feel something, I'm gonna try and like see if I can pull it out or something.
I'm doing my best to somewhat fight through the pain and still maintain eye contact with the gargoyle.
Okay. So Wilhelm, you hold your hand above the forge, and it is quite warm right now, and you kind of, like you said, drip blood into the forge. It sizzles, and nothing really special seems to happen from that.
Do I take
Penelope,
any damage?
yeah, you 1 point of damage.
Alright.
If you want it, sure.
May as well, just to be accurate.
Yeah. And Penelope, you still try to wiggle the gem out of the gargoyle's mouth. Still are not able to pull it out.
Dang it. Okay. What is that other torture device thing in that corner?
It's a rack.
It's a rack. Ooh. And is it like pointy and pokey and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on it.
Y'all a bunch of masochists. All right.
Just
So you jump on it, and the spikes jab into your back.
Yep.
And you take 2 points of piercing damage from that.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. Okay. Anything?
No.
Jesus.
As he did that, I shoot him with my crossbow.
What the?
God. And this is how I got the party to kill each other.
Party
does-
kill.
Does a 17 hit you?
That's my armor class.
So it
Perfect.
deflects it then.
What?
Self GPK.
What?
If you match
Oh,
armor
we
class,
do.
that
We do
does
match.
not.
Doesn't beat it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, are you willingly dodging? Or are
Okay.
you taking it?
No, I don't want to get shot at.
So yeah, crossbow.
Ruins my
bolt
plans
goes,
for later.
bolt goes flying across the room. Penelope sees it coming and was able to get out of the way. It just kind of scrapes against her armor, and it bounces off the wall behind her.
I react and cast a Mind Spike at level 3 at Atmos.
Natural 20 on the saving throw.
I use my divination special trait to turn it into a 2. He fails automatically.
Oh.
Damn.
So mean.
Um,
Didn't count.
yeah. So I saw that, right?
He takes 14 points of psychic damage.
Oh God.
I am writhing on the floor.
And now I'm speaking in a guttural voice from the point of view of Asmodeus, talking down to a slave at him.
So yeah, when you do that, the gargoyle it starts to cackle a little bit louder, but still holding on to the gem in its mouth.
All right.
How
Well,
big is the gem? Is it about fist sized?
Yep.
Okay, so
was
I
it
will
the-
mention that. Huh?
the bird, right? Who's there, Cockra?
Me.
Which one's me?
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Oh. Did you shoot me with a crossbow?
No.
Me? No.
Oh, okay. So the one on
No,
the
that was
chair.
One on the
Atmos.
chair.
No, that was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one grasping his head right
now
I
now.
was I was trying to do something by surprise.
Yeah, the one writhing on the ground in pain right now is the one who shot you.
Okay.
I walk way back towards the door,
The one that you reacted to and cast it on.
feeling that I have failed
No, I didn't react. I was.
Oh,
and
I see.
contemplating my actions.
All right. I'm gonna try firebolt one more time on the the gargoyle.
Okay.
And is that roll to hit?
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
it hits.
It hits, so just do
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. What did I do with my 2 defense? Where'd they go? Where are they? There's 1. There's 2. All right. That's 12 points of damage.
Nothing happens.
Damn it! It doesn't even like scorch it. It just does the spell dissipate when it hits it, or it just hits?
I mean, it hits it. It burns the stone a bit, but
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there is some sort of magical essence with this gargoyle?
Sure.
Let's see. Which dice? That one. Nope. Mm-mm. That was like 5.
Maybe we should move on. I don't feel like killing someone today.
Because the
One
next
last,
will be mine, and I have to make it sure they don't.
one last
survive
thing
it.
I want to try. I want to try one investigation check on the gargoyle, unless somebody already did that. I don't.
I did not.
Sure,
no.
go ahead and do an investigation check on it.
Oh.
It's a damn gargoyle.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. So, after kind of investigating it a little bit, one thing you do see is that there is a that same symbol that was on the brand is also on the gargoyle around the forehead of it.
Okay, I'd like to grab the brand and try and place it cool on the forehead and see if that does anything.
Okay. So yeah, that you do that. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, can I try and heat it up and do it again?
Sure. And then again, it kind of singes the rock, but again, nothing happens.
Put it on my forehead.
I was gonna say, all right, Atmos, your turn.
All right.
I am writing everything down.
I'm gonna get up and start moving towards out of the room.
Hey man, chaotic neutral. Atmos, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Jesus.
gonna-
You want to
I'm
bite down on
brand
some
at-
wood or something?
Not even
No,
a
I'm
drink
good.
first. Just raw.
No, I'm good.
I'm branding Atmos.
I'm making my god proud.
Okay, so yeah, you press the hot brand
Weird
against
God.
Atmos's forehead. There's just this loud singeing sound of it as it burns into your forehead.
I start
and then
screaming.
I hope
So
no.
take
Some tears,
Take a D-
like a little girl.
take a D8 of damage,
Okay.
and as soon as you do this,
D8.
the sound of your screams echo in the room, and the gargoyle laughs full-heartedly and opens its mouth, and the gem flops on the ground.
Who's rolling the D8?
Hell yeah.
Whoever. It doesn't
I
matter.
rolled
Take a
two,
D8 of damage.
So if you want to do 2 damage.
I'll take that one because I rolled a 7.
No, let's go with the 7.
Yeah, let's go with the 7.
Okay.
We're
I
rolling
look
it.
at Atmos. I look at
Okay,
Atmos
how about we
and
split the difference? 4.
There you go.
I'm starting to feel like someone's living out a fetish here.
Hey man, chaotic neutral. I live by my alignment. I look at Atmos.
I'm now going to cast Aura of Vitality, which lasts for a minute, and each round that minute, so there's 10 rounds in a minute. I can roll 2d6 to heal somebody, including myself. So I'm gonna do that.
And while he does that, I will pick up the gem.
Okay. Yep. You pick up the gem and pocket it. As Atmos heals himself and anyone else that needs it.
Well, I am not.
I think
at
Atmos is
full.
really the only one that's taken.
Yeah,
any
I'm
real
really
damage.
I have 33 points of my. I have 7 missing of my maximum.
I got one.
Okay,
missing.
I will be able to do. I've done 8 of them so far, and I got myself back up to my max. So
Okay.
I have 2 more rolls that I can make. Who's missing some?
I'm missing 1.
You're
And
missing.
I'm
Okay.
missing 7.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
for you first for Penelope. I rolled a 9 on that one.
Nice.
So, and then my last one. Hey, you got at least one. Wow! On yours, I rolled 2 6s.
Does that mean I get 11 temporary?
There's no temporary hit points, unfortunately.
Alright, well, I will say to the rest of the groups that I have the gem, and I believe this is what will go in the door, the eastern door, if I'm remembering correctly.
Right.
Yes,
You
the
writing
eastern
a
door.
book over there? What's your name again? Desmond.
I'm just writing down some memories. That's all.
Okay, well, if you turn it into a book, I want you to make sure that you leave out the crying like our little girl. Thank you.
The 4 times it happened, or just the once?
I was brave and manly. That's what you write.
He bravely pissed his pants.
Yes,
Brave
so-
Sir Robin.
brave Sir Robin
We have all
bravely ran away. He tucked his tail.
Alright, so I'm gonna start
Hey, we're in
heading back
Tristram.
to the eastern door.
Okay. Anybody else
Greeting
following him?
champions.
Yeah. Follow them the whole way back.
Okay.
I will ask if everyone is ready, and if we are, I will place the stone in the hole.
I ask if I can use the restroom first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah,
so
there's-
Desmond goes to
there's
the
a
corner of
cup
the
over
room
there.
I go to the corner and we. I'll be back.
I'm actually going to take the opportunity to also use the restroom.
Ditto.
I fly a few feet off the ground and I shit on somebody's head.
Gotcha. So yeah, small break, everybody.
Alright.
So that's funny.
All this torture made me want some snacky snacks.
So, did somebody say earlier that we had like 6,000 people watching this?
No.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
We've had a couple people come in and watch for a bit, but nobody's really stayed.
Well, I mean, as much as we fumbled around with the last thing. 4 hours later.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome to our
friend.
campaign.
Stay a while and listen. Alright, is everyone else back? Or are we still waiting on
I'm
someone?
back.
Whoa. Holy shit.
That was very close to you being a dead boy.
The boy. Alright. I'm gonna fuck this pig. Sorry. I forgot. My bad.
You upcountry DJing.
It's Bijan from Upcountry.
Same thing. Tomato, tomato.
Somebody should really put a sign there.
Ugh.
Woo! That was spicy. That was close.
Are we still waiting on somebody?
Yeah.
Who?
I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Alright, is everyone here?
I think so.
Just quick question.
Yeah.
Have y'all tried Dr. Pepper with cream soda?
Yes. It's really good.
What do you thoughts?
Sounds like a
I have
Dr.
not.
Pepper float.
No, it's just it's an actual like Dr.
Yeah,
Pepper.
no, it's
made
a yeah. Dr Pepper made it. I have not tried it yet though.
I haven't tried it yet either.
It's
I've
really
had
good.
A&W cream soda. A&W cream soda is good.
I will destroy cream soda every day of the week.
Cream soda is amazing.
It is
Alright, so
delicious.
everyone here then?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yes.
Alright, let's continue. So,
Let's get her done.
Let's get
We
it
were
on.
putting the,
Quick question,
yes.
DM. Do I need to
Yes.
roll a d4 to decide who I pooped on?
sure.
I
Done.
am actively.
Alright, I rolled a 4. Who did I poop on? Myself?
Yourself.
Yeah, you shit on yourself. Congratulations.
You shit
I forgot to
downwind
pull my pants
or
down.
upwind.
Alright, so-
He got caught on your talon.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you put the stone in the center of the door, and the door swings open, and you see this corridor before you now.
Alright, I'm gonna poke my head out. Just my head.
Just your head. All right, the door suddenly slams closed and decapitates.
Damn it, I knew it.
Wow.
Curses. No.
The end.
Yeah. And then they all lived happily ever after.
Damn, I gotta leave for everyone to be happy. I see how it is. That's some real bird racism right there.
Yeah.
It is what
So
it is.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, you see, you see down this hallway. It's a long, sprawling hallway, and then this one where another a suit of knight armor is in the other corner.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the corner right before night and take a peek down that corridor. Just
Following him.
So I can see down that hallway if anybody's there.
Okay. Have to go through different things. All right, so yeah, on this one, you see there is a another wooden door that has that holy symbol that you had seen before.
Okay, then I'm going to investigate the armor.
Sure. While he's doing that, would anybody else want to take an action?
I would go.
In the hallway. As well.
I want, what's the other way down the other way of the hallway?
The other way you saw about this far. So yeah, there is.
I'm gonna walk down to that corner and peek around it.
Okay.
Before he does, oh, never mind. He's already on the way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. Never mind. I was gonna shoot an arrow, but I don't want to shoot him. So
Yeah, after we just basically tortured him for the gargoyle, we probably shouldn't do that.
Do what?
Yeah, down that. Go ahead.
Oh, I
Sorry.
was just saying, somebody mentioned shooting Atmos with an arrow.
Oh.
Considering we just
Yeah.
tortured you.
Yeah.
Right.
no, I won't shoot him.
All right, so yeah, you look down this hallway and you see there's another door. This one is made out of wood as well as the one up north, but nothing really stands out about it.
We got a door down this way, guys.
We have a door over here as well. Oh, and I rolled an 18 on that investigation check for the suit of armor.
All right, so yeah, you check over the suit of armor to see if there is any similar mechanism to the one on the western hall. Nothing really seems to stand out. It just seems like a normal suit of armor. Nothing really spectacular.
Okay. Well then, I will reconvene with the group and I will ask which way we should go. The
So-
northern or the more southern?
While you all are kind of talking about all of this, from the other side of the northern door, you hear a loud scream of a woman.
Ah,
I'm gonna go open the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he the
Before
only one that
he
hears
does
it?
that, I'm gonna feel the arm. I want to try to.
It echoes pretty much throughout the hallway, so
I go
most-
sprinting towards the sound of the woman
Okay.
in danger.
I curiously walk behind him.
All right.
I'm gonna go and play with the armor. Does the arm move again?
Yeah, you try to move the arm and it does move, but nothing seems to happen from that.
Oh, does the shield
all right.
work?
Yeah, the shield works. I mean,
No, like, can I take it off?
yeah.
I take off the shield.
Okay.
And the axe, can I remove the axe?
Yes.
I remove
Fuck all the shit you want, bro. I've been coming out of them fucking holes of winter.
Dude.
I thought you said disconnected.
So, yeah, I'm gonna remove that, just in case.
Okay.
I'm
So yeah,
wrong.
you remove both the axe and the shield.
I disconnected for a second, so I'm not entirely sure what just happened.
You're still here.
Yeah, no, I disconnected for a second and couldn't hear anything, so I wasn't sure if I missed anything or not.
Oh, no, you're good.
Cool.
I don't. I
The
think
the
you-
armor did nothing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's all that happened. All right, so yeah, Wilhelm, you did open the door here, and second.
And yeah, I've abandoned all caution. I'm just walking through the door and looking around.
Okay. So, you open the door and you see what seems like a kind of like a congregation. However, there are only two. There are only two people within the pews. However, there does seem to. It almost sounds like there's a like kind of a prayer or a chanting coming from within further in the room. It sounds like there's multiple people chanting, but like more than just two. But from what you can see, there's only two sitting in the pews. At the very far end, you see there is a very gnarled, hunched-over man in what seems like priest-like garments, kind of chanting over a woman that is laying on top of an altar, and it seems like she's not able to move, and she just seems kind of panicked and like she's kind of screaming.
Okay, I know I kind of barreled through the door. Does it appear that any of them have noticed me?
They seem to just be ignoring you.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and try and crouch down behind one of the pews, look back at the rest of the group, and kind of do like a shushing gesture and wave them forward.
Okay.
Do I need to make a stealth
Okay,
check because I'm trying to hide from them?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Alright. Ooh, that's a 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually hold on to the axe and shield.
Okay.
What is
I
it
am
just a
going
normal
to.
shield?
Yeah, nothing happens.
No. Is it like, can I use it? Is it something I can actually use?
You can, but they're not the best quality. They mostly seem decorative.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
Really quick.
Oh,
Real quick, Wilhelm. So you, as you go to crouch behind the pews, you kind of slam against the pew a little bit hard, and it does make a loud bang. But no one seems to make a notice to it.
And my whispering is more stage whispering.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Atmos.
okay. I'm just casting resistance on myself
Sure.
first, and then I go through as well and crouch beside him.
All right.
Do I need to make a stealth check then?
Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage because of my armor. Gosh. Okay, 13 and a 12, so 12 plus 2, 14.
Okay. So yeah, you, even though you're wearing heavier armor, are able to be a little more quiet, and you kind of crouch next to Wilhelm, and just kind of wait to see what your next move is. Anybody else?
I'm just waiting out with Penelope.
All right.
Okay, now what?
I'm not too sure
never-
myself.
I've never been in this situation before. And I cast darkness on the, let's see, that's 60-foot range. I just cast it like right on like the first pew there.
Where you guys are, or
No. Right, like the one that's to the left of the guy in the very front.
okay.
And as I,
And that's it's a 15-foot radius.
Gotcha.
Darkness goes all around, and then if there's any area of light that's created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell or that light is dispelled.
All right.
as
so-
he does this. Oh, sorry.
So go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, as he does this, can I cast fireball on the carpet in the middle so that it gets all three of them, but not the woman?
Where would that be? Jeez, because it's what, 20 feet?
That might end up having to hit us too.
20-foot radius.
That would hit you, Wilhelm.
That would hit me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dex saving throw of 15. Or 8d6 damage. Screw it, I'm going for it. Yep.
Okay.
So I need to make a dex save, right?
Yep.
So wait. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So dexterity saving throw. Ooh,
Oops.
plus 2. That's. Ooh, 17. So I make the save and I take half damage, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so 8d6. Oh boy, it's gonna take a while.
Jesus Christ.
I got 5d6 going.
I look at Penelope.
That is
What was that?
10, 16, 21, 23. 28, 32, 33 points of damage. So I take, what would that be, 17?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're rounding up.
Are we rounding up?
Was that a question for me? I'm sorry.
Yes. Are we rounding up when it's half damage?
We're
Um,
rounding down.
Sure, round up.
Round up? Alright, so that'll be 17 points of damage.
Yes, go.
Wow.
So that was half.
Yes.
All right.
33 was how much damage I did.
Gotcha. So 1 second.
And all of a sudden my D&D Beyond has crashed. That's a problem.
Nice.
D&D Beyond.
Alright, we're back.
It's
One second.
D&D.
D&D Beyond.
All right, so, well, I would describe what happened, but you can't see.
Boo!
Well,
However-
hang on. What level were you casting it at?
Me? 3rd level.
Yeah. Then you can see the fireballs themselves at least, because any light given off by them is above 2nd level, so it's not dispelled.
Okay, so yeah, you see, well, I mean, you would see the fireballs go in, but I don't think.
I
you
mean,
would actually
if there's any
see the
light given
results.
off by the fireballs, you would see
All right.
a little
So,
bit.
yeah.
You might see some quick shadows, quick flash.
So, yeah, okay, then the only thing that you would really see is the explosion going off in the center of the room. Some of the flames enveloping Wilhelm in the process. Also, you would see the priest standing at the front just kind of burst into flames. He would have a very loud, like, sort of like wailing noise, followed by complete silence, and the chanting in the room suddenly stops. And then you actually start to hear from the darkness this sound.
Oh, that's sufficiently terrifying.
Okay. So everybody roll initiative.
What if we're outside the room?
What if I'm pissing my pants?
28.
I mean, we're
My initiative rolls are not great. That's a 10.
14.
20 unnatural.
Hang on one second. I'm writing down some stuff.
Gotta love that temporal awareness, boys.
And
That also
Okay.
sufficiently undid what my darkness plan was. So,
Wilhelm, what was your initiative? Shut up. Okay. What was it?
28.
28.
Desmond doesn't have to write that down. He will remember that sound for the rest of his life.
Atmos.
that was a 10.
10. Des
14.
and Penelope.
It is 20 for me. 20. Unnatural.
21.
Thank you. 21.
27, hive. 47, 37. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Shiggity swab.
55.
My IQ is 55.
I miss E-Bomb's World.
Me
Yeah.
too.
As do I.
What was that half damage? Was it
17.
17? Okay, thank you.
Give the laziest person the most difficult job, and they will find the most efficient way of doing it.
Okay. Alrighty. So, let me roll some of their things.
So everything's still dark, so I don't know who I've injured, killed, or otherwise, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And you don't know what's making that noise either, so.
What was that noise again? Oh, God.
This?
I refuse.
Well,
Alrighty.
when it eventually makes it to my turn, I'll drop the darkness since my plan is over now.
You got it, buddy. Alright, so, Wilhelm.
It's gonna be there for a while.
Don't like it.
Yeah, Wilhelm, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
God. Oh, Asmodeus.
I
Asmodeus.
will cast. Agonazar's Scorcher at 3rd level, and basically what I'm gonna do is go. It's a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line of fire. Oh wait, no, it emanates from me in a direction. That's right.
Also, really quickly, roll a DC, roll a wisdom save.
Oh, jeez.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 20.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna cast Agonazar's Scorcher, and that's a 30-foot line, 5 foot wide, emanating from me towards the guy that I saw on the eastern side.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage on that.
It's a dex save of 15. Does that mean he has advantage on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay. Well, I mean, so on a successful dex save, what does that do?
Sorry.
Probably
1
half
second,
damage.
I just closed it out. Yeah, half damage on a failed save. Or a successful save, sorry.
Okay. I guess my only thing would be like, you're doing it in complete darkness. Though you're going like, how will we know that you're actually hitting it?
That's true.
Oh, I would know if I'm hitting it, only you would know. I'm just shooting it. I
Well,
can
what level
roll
are you casting
damage.
at?
3rd level.
So you'd see it, the path that it's making, whatever light from it,
Oh, okay.
because as long as it's above a 3rd level or above, as long as it's 3rd level or above magical light, it doesn't get distinguished by my darkness.
No, I mean, I know there's that. I guess and actually
Yeah.
do it in the right direction.
Actually aiming it, because he won't see the
Oh,
light
I'm-
until you shoot it, right?
Maybe
I'm just aiming for where I remember he was. That's just if I miss, I miss.
Fair enough. Okay.
I guess that'd be on you. You could. I've seen some people they'll do they'll have them roll a d20 and then the DM determines based on that.
Let's do like a spell, like an actual like
Spell attack?
what do you call it? Yeah, spell attack for that.
Okay.
And that's
So-
with disadvantage
Oh, with disadvantage?
because you're doing it by memory in complete darkness.
That'd be a 9.
Okay.
17 and a 2.
Alrighty. So yeah, you outstretch your hand and blast the line of fire towards where you remember the closest one to you, and also kind of aiming at the sound a little bit. If you can even determine which direction the sound is coming from, since there's so much of it.
Very true.
The line of fire kind of like you see it reach out through the darkness, and you do catch a small peek of the creature that is kind of making this sound.
Jesus.
Just in a brief flash, you actually see there is a amorphous blob with rows of fangs and eyeballs that is just kind of like looking at your direction where the sound is coming from, and it's seeming to crawl towards you, and then slowly quickly the flash is gone, and that's really all you caught of it.
So I didn't hit anything?
Yikes.
No.
Okay. All right. And in that case, how high is the ceiling in this one?
It's a little bit higher, so I'm gonna say 10 feet.
10 feet? All right, then I'm going to fly as high as I can just to ideally get out of reach of anything on the ground.
Scabberdack.
It's only
All right, Penelope.
10 feet.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. So I hear a bunch of that now.
Yep.
Well,
I think it's safe to assume
given
they're all
my
dead.
last encounter, I'm gonna haul ass the other way. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go into the room, and I'm just gonna tell, oh gorgeous water genasi here. It's like, if it's anything of what I had to deal with last time, we're better off running. And I'm gonna take off the opposite direction.
Wait, are you-
Coward.
Oh my jeez, they almost killed us. I watched 2 people go down last time.
It's true.
wait, do I believe him?
All right, so you're running away.
Yes, I'm running the opposite
Are you
direction.
going just full blown south?
I'm just gonna go south. Yep.
All right.
And
Are you sprinting or are you just doing regular movement?
I'm just gonna use regular movement and draw my bow and like just kind of wait.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Those things were one of the scariest things that we've dealt with.
They are pretty
In fact,
terrifying.
I think they were the scariest things that I've ever dealt with.
All right. So, can't see all of this, but here we'll do this. All right.
Fuck.
Isn't it cool?
And you said
Yeah,
the
that's
amorphous
the,
blob.
that's the word.
Where
what?
was the amorphous blob that I caught just a glimpse of?
The one that's in front of you here, that I'm
Oh,
about to
okay.
move. All right. Okay. Actually, hang on. Where was it? There we go. All right.
I'm stealthy boy hiding behind the pew.
And I'm flying in the air.
Just a
completely in sight.
reminder. It also might still. I don't know if it's still within the 15. No, it's not within the 15-foot range.
Okay.
I don't
So
think
it
so.
moves. It moves
Or maybe it
forward
is.
a little bit. Where did you cast? You cast it.
I
like,
cast it on
in front of you?
the pew that's
It's
just
out. It's
to the
outside
left.
of the darkness then.
Yeah.
So yeah, from this point you can definitely see. I don't know if you want to get a little closer look here.
That's nasty.
Yeah, you see this horrifying creature. And as it comes out of the darkness, it suddenly hawks a what sounds like just a big loogie,
Ew.
Ooh.
Boomer!
Tasty.
and spits it towards the both of you. The spittle in midair explodes into a flash of light. Both of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn, I'm probably playing Left 4 Dead now.
Ooh, hang on, because that's a 5. I'm gonna see if I have anything that can re-roll.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Chronal Shift on
Hold up.
myself.
Does this have anything to do with being frightened?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Chronal Shift on myself as my reaction, and as a reaction, after you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can force the creature to re-roll. You make this decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails. Target must use the result of the second roll.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll. That's slightly better. 7.
Okay. So the flash blinds both of you, and you are both blinded until until I say you're not.
Yeah, screw you
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Blinded it. And what does blinded do again?
Disadvantage on attack rolls, and I think you also really can't tell which direction you're going either.
I just found it on D&D Beyond. It says a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah. So, there
Nice.
you go. All right.
Lit. Oh wait, hang on. I forgot. I cast resistance on myself. Let me roll a d4.
Oh, come on.
Hold up. I mean, okay, the max I can roll is a 4, so 11 plus 4. Would a 15 succeed?
I don't know. Roll and we'll find out.
Okay, I rolled a 3. Does a 14 succeed?
So yes, you're not blinded. You managed
Hot
to cover
dog.
You managed to cover your face.
Hot dog.
Speaking about hot dogs, I'll be making hot dogs later.
I had hot dogs for supper.
Hot dirt.
Alrighty.
I haven't had hot dogs in like over a year.
I made
Dang.
chili cheese dogs.
Oh,
Delicious.
Alright.
said
Desmond,
the
it's your
magic
turn.
word, boy.
I walk to the door, look in. I say, "We're running," and
Cowards!
kind of like without aiming, I'm assuming I see the darkness in this one thing.
Yeah.
I shoot a fireball behind it into the darkness.
Okay.
Just please don't hit me again. I'm a fragile boy.
I would try and aim it where it doesn't hit them, if possible.
Gotcha.
I did 17 damage to myself. That was almost half my hit points.
Roll,
Oh my
roll a
goodness.
d20. Roll a d20 for me, Desmond.
It is a 9, but I'm going to change that to a 17 with my divination.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it is. How many d6s?
8.
8.
Ocho. You said fireball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all bring out the big guns early, huh?
Oh yeah. You got some
Surely
Iron
we
Legend
won't
stuff
regret
coming
this.
at us.
26 fire
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. So let's see. 26 damage. Alright.
They would have to make a
A
15
dex save. Yeah.
to save.
Yeah. I got it.
And after I shoot it, I said my piece, and I'm running in the opposite direction after Penelope.
Gotcha.
Cowards.
I have my reasons.
Alright, so you get about that far. Okay. Now we are to Atmos, which you are not blinded, Atmos. That's
Yep,
Wilhelm.
I dropped my darkness,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast
Big booty.
guiding bolt at the thing
Which thing?
in front of me. The one that came at us.
Okay.
Come at me.
So that is. I have to roll to hit. Okay. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit, yes.
Ooh, okay, 4d6.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's your boy.
That's a
Oh,
spicy boy.
that's good. That's good. That's a 6 and a 6. That's a 1. Okay, so 13 and 16 total points of damage.
Okay.
And then
Did you do that with disadvantage?
why would I do that with disadvantage?
Or
He's
is
not.
that- I mean,
He's not within 5 feet of me. I'm not blinded. The darkness has been
oh,
dropped.
you're right. My bad.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So, take. Yep. The next attack roll made against that target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Has advantage.
Yep. So the next person to attack that one has advantage on the attack.
Gotcha. All right.
Where'd you find this sound clip from?
YouTube.
I guess, like, what is it?
It is a gibbering mouther sound effect.
Oh.
All right.
Sounds like a bunch of jibber jabber to me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Jeeba.
Alright, so yeah, the other one just kind of rolls forward across the pews, just kind of moving a little closer to you guys. Alright, top of the round, Wilhelm.
All right.
Go.
Wilhelm, run!
Wilhelm, go!
No,
Wilhelm
run!
Wilhelm will first cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, 2 for each of the bastards attacking me. And so I have to roll at disadvantage for all of those, right?
Yep.
Sorry, when I dropped darkness, was that priest person still standing, or were they on the ground? Scorched
the,
to a crisp.
It was legitimately just like a scorched, like his entire back half was
Perfect.
just like exposed skeleton and like.
Oh, God.
And does the woman
Oh,
appear
it's
Is
to
the
be
woman
alive?
still a woman?
The woman is fine. She seems paralyzed on the altar.
Okay.
Alright, so rolling my first attack at disadvantage. That's 9.
Okay.
And then second attack at disadvantage, another 9.
Okay.
Third attack at disadvantage, another 9.
Okay.
And fourth attack at disadvantage. Ooh, that's better. 24.
So only the last one hits.
Figured.
Sorry. One of those on the first one on the guy that's closest to us would not have disadvantage because the advantage cancels that out.
Oh, okay. So then, should I re-roll the first 2 attacks for the guy and see if either one of those hit?
It would just be the first attack that you make on it has advantage.
Oh, okay. So should I
So-
just re-roll 1 just straight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's better. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right, so 2 of them hit. So the first one, 11 points of damage
Okay.
for the one that blinded me, and for the other one, that's going to be double ones, 2 points of damage.
Nice.
Alrighty. Nice one.
Sorry, I forgot to use my movement. Can I use 30 feet to go around the side of the room as close to the front of it as I can get?
Sure. So let me see here. So make a strength saving throw.
To go around the side of the room?
Yes.
Oh,
He said menacingly.
Let's do this one, because that one failed me last time. Hey, that is a natural 16 plus 2, so 18.
All right. So yeah, as you go try to move, you do notice that the ground has these strange vein-like structures that make and the ground is kind of like a dough-like substance as you
Ew.
try to move. However, you are able to actually get through it. And you, where are you going? You said.
So diagonally one space if I can, and the rest of however much of the rest is 30 feet to the very front.
What's wrong with your
Yeah.
brain?
By here.
I'm
All right.
gonna. Move.
Hey, I gotta save a damsel in distress, yo.
I was talking to the DM.
I actually got. I actually screwed something up a little bit. Wilhelm, make a
Wilhelm.
make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Another wisdom save.
Another
All
one.
right. Another one. That's a 22.
Okay, you're good.
And then I am going to use my 50 feet of flight speed to fly in between them, completely out of reach. I don't want to risk any sort of attacks of opportunity, and go all the way up to the woman and
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're flying above the
Don't be suspicious.
area right now.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
And
All right.
can I see anything, or does that have to be like for my next turn?
I mean, what would you be looking for?
Like size, like if she was large enough or small enough rather that I could pick her up and kind of carry her out.
I mean, she's a human female, so she's medium sized.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can actually do that because I think I'm considered small.
Small boy.
I don't. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough for you.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
We'll
I don't
see.
see anywhere what it says my size is, but I'm 3 feet tall, so.
Oh
Right.
shit.
Aarakocra
Okay.
traits, they can fly.
I can fly.
You probably have to
Size,
make a
they're
s-
about, well, Aarakocra are typically about 5 feet tall. Their
I
size
mean,
is medium.
they can be 3 feet, but
Yeah, no, I know. Their size is considered medium, though.
yeah.
Oh, I'm considered
Quite
medium.
to
So then,
Well,
DM, I will leave your
It depends. I mean, he can be considered medium if he's 5 feet tall, but if he says he's 3 feet tall,
That's true.
Yeah.
which I believe I am. Let me double check my description. Yep, 3 feet tall. I rolled
yeah.
for it.
I mean, you could probably try to. It would just be a strength check
Ooh,
if you wanted to try to like pick her up or
you
something.
can certainly try.
Would I
But,
do that
um,
now, or is that my
That
next
would
turn?
be on your next turn. You did an
Okay.
action and a movement there. So,
Fair enough.
all right. So we are to let's see, Penelope.
Penelope. Well,
With her fine self.
hey, what's going
Running
on?
away.
Hey, you know what? After the last thing,
In last episode
I
of
am
Dragon's Ball,
terrified. Yeah, Jesus Christ. They took down 2 people. Straight up, they're
They did.
strong, and they were fast. Jesus Christ, they were fast.
Well, they were able to sprint, so.
Yeah, that's why I'm backing up so far.
Back it up, back it up.
If
DM, I
back-
apologize for
Is it
interrupting. Am I still blinded?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't
So
sure if
you
I could
didn't
make a
see
save to stop
anything.
that or anything.
Am I at least
Well,
120 feet away?
excuse me, you're not blinded anymore. I'm sorry. What were you
Oh.
saying there, Penelope?
Is I want to back up to at least 120 feet from the statue.
Damn.
The statue? You mean the suit of armor?
Yes.
As far away as possible.
I don't know if there's ever space in the hallway.
There should be.
All right. So you get about to there.
Okay. Is moving diagonally 10 spaces?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
asking if this is Euclidean or non-Euclidean universe? 'Cause that's a very it's a question I don't want to answer.
Okay. Well, shoot.
So you're 65 feet away from it right now.
I'm 65 feet.
Yeah.
Well, a dash. Okay, that's a
That's double.
sorry, not 120. I just want to do just within dashing distance, so that should be.
There you go.
Actually, can you move me into the corner, like, that other hallway? Yeah, right there.
Right here? Right here?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I can be peeking and
Oh,
see
sure.
what's going on.
Okay.
You see me running.
All
Chosen one.
And I'm just gonna ready my arrows as if like I'm prepared to shoot anything that rounds that long hallway.
Gotcha. All right. Back to horrifying creature number 1.
I'm coming.
Okay. So moves a little bit closer here. And let's see here. And that's pretty much that thing's turn. All right. Now we are to Desmond.
I'm sprinting towards Penelope.
All right. Alrighty, so you get about there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my surroundings. That's about it.
Gotcha. Let me actually extend this a little bit.
Oh no.
There's one of these beings at the other end of the hall.
There you go.
Don't you guys know not to split the party?
They know that as players, but not as the characters.
Yeah.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Okay, so now we are to Atmos.
Okay.
And, Atmos, roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. That is a 13.
All right, so yeah, you're good.
Cool. Then I will continue getting as close as I can to the lady
Okay.
using my 30 feet.
And you get underneath the. Now we'll just stay right here.
Okay.
Right, so yeah, you are in
Um,
front of the altar with the woman on it.
And she seems like she's. Does she seem like she's like dying?
No, she doesn't seem to have any wounds, but she's like catatonic
Okay.
and just kind of staring up at the ceiling.
I will cast. Just to see if it does anything, I will cast Lesser Restoration on her,
Okay.
which can cure either the conditions, one condition, and the condition has to be either blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay.
So I'm assuming she's paralyzed of some kind. So
Yeah.
that's what I cast.
All right. So yeah, you cast it on her. She's sits up and then immediately starts screaming again and just kind of holds her
And I go,
hands
it's
in her
okay,
face.
it's okay, it's okay. We're here to rescue you.
And then she looks over at the two creatures that are in the same room as you, and then just screams even louder, freaks out.
You hear me say above, slightly perturbed, karate chopper in the neck.
Oh shit.
That's it. That's all I can do. So
All right. Alrighty. Now back to this guy. All right. So. Okay, and that's its turn. Back top of the round, Wilhelm.
All right. Let's see here. I am going to cast because I'm low on spell. Actually, no, I got a good amount. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level, and that I believe is 3 beams. Yep, 3 rays of fire. And I'm going to cast 2 at the one to the west and 1 at the one to the east.
Okay,
And I no longer have disadvantage, correct?
correct.
Okay. And I believe that is a +7 to my. So that's a 26. That's a 13.
Mm-hmm.
6 and 7 is 13, I believe, yeah. And then that's a 12, but I'm going to use my last. So I can use Chronal Shift after I find out if the roll succeeds or fails. So did the 12 or 13 miss?
It hits.
Both of them hit?
Yep.
Oh, well then I have no need to use my Chronal Shift. Alright, and so that's 2 to the west and 1 to the east. And that is... Sorry. 2d6. Alright, first one is 7. Second one is 8. Third one is 3.
So are these all on one creature, or are they split across?
Oh no, I'm sorry. 2 were to the one on the western side, and he got 15 points total.
Thank
And then
you.
the one on the eastern side got 3 points
Okay. So
of fire damage.
Yeah. So the one on the west, both of those, and it was a ray you said, or bolts.
Ray, Scorching Ray.
Thunderbolts
Yeah,
of
so,
lightning. Very fire.
2 of the rays blast the one to the west, and just kind of like scorches it and singes its flesh, and like some like blisters bubble up on it, and there's just this loud, all of the mouths at once kind of just scream out in this just ear-piercing scream, and then it just sort of like bubbles to the ground and just sort of dissipates on the ground. The one on the east, it does the same thing, but it's still coming at you. So,
Okay.
all right, let me get rid of this one. How? All right. Okay. So that was that one's turn. So that's dead. Penelope.
Well, I'm positioned well behind the wall, and
La la la.
I'm just gonna ask Desmond, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Desmond. Are they not coming?
I get a shrug.
Okay then. Do I still hear that loud screaming and stuff?
There is. You do still hear it, yes, but I mean, it's hard to tell like if there's one or two alive because of the amount of noise they make.
No. I just need to know if any of those creatures were alive.
Oh yeah, then yes.
Okay, then I stand my ground and just have a bow drawn, ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Desmond, it's your turn.
I do the same thing. I hold a frostbite in that direction as soon as I see a hostile enemy.
Okay. All right. Atmos, your turn.
Okay. I'm just going to do. I'll just do Sacred Flame. So, Dexterity, 14 is what it has to get.
Okay. Alrighty, and it fails.
Awesome. So 2d8. It will take 14 points of damage.
Oof.
Radiant
alright.
damage.
Okay. So yeah, blast it with radiant light. It is looking pretty messed up right now. It's got large blisters all over it, in between like the mouths and eyes. It is looking pretty messed up right now.
Lit.
And it is going to
Liddy.
keep moving towards you. All right. And as it crawls to the center of the room, it spits another one of the. This one spits a glob of that ooze. Both of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Would shield do anything here?
Does it? You have to describe shield spell to me.
An invisible barrier of magical force appears in protection until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile. So it
No.
just boosts my AC. Okay. Alright.
12.
Dexterity save?
12. Okay.
Was that a dexterity save?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 10.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
both of you are blinded.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Back to Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, run.
And
Okay.
Wilhelm, make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That's a 13.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. So before I went blind, I saw it directly in front of me, correct?
Yes.
So then, could I cast? Yeah, I got the spell slot. Could I cast Agonazar's Scorcher again, just straight ahead?
Go ahead and roll a d20 for that.
Okay. And then, so am I treating this like a spell attack instead of a dex save?
Well, I mean, we're still doing the dex save, but do a spell attack.
Okay. So I add to what I rolled, or just tell you the straight roll?
What's the straight roll?
Straight roll is 17.
Okay, so yeah, that hits.
Okay. So then he has to make a dex save of 15. And either way, he takes 3d8 damage.
Oh, that's
Alright.
real good.
What's the damage?
Give me 1 second. Gotta find at least 1d8. Where are all of... There's one.
I want those obsidian dice so bad.
Alright. It's 3d8, so 9 damage. 9 fire damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, boy. Alright, so...
I whispered to Penelope. I'm pretty sure I killed it with my fireball.
I believe you, you sexy strong beast.
Alright. I want to, as my vision starts to cloud over black, I want to pull out my wand, do a quick little flurry as I say some words in a language that is incomprehensible, and then just exactly, and then just thrust the wand forward, and as I do, this ball of fire turns into this long 30-foot wall of flames that just like a flamethrower, just straight
Right.
out at him and just incinerates him.
So yeah, it does just that, and it doesn't even really have a chance to like dissipate. It just completely dissolves as soon as the ray blasts through it, and there's just nothing left of it.
And before anything else, I would like to investigate the altar, see if there's
Okay.
anything there.
All right, so yeah, you look at the altar. There is a woman sitting on top of it. She looks very distraught.
Fair enough. There's nothing else there, though?
Other than a few holy symbols. However, I will say, one thing you do notice on the woman, she does have a talisman of that holy symbol on a necklace around her neck. Although she doesn't really seem to make much note to it. She's just kind of like in shock about what has took place here.
All right.
We did it. We did it.
Good job,
We?
Des.
What's
Des.
the-
Who is this we?
I threw a fireball, dude.
You don't even know if you hit anything.
Yeah.
You just threw it into random darkness.
And ran away. You boldly ran away.
They don't know. They
Brave,
didn't.
brave
They didn't
Sir Robert.
see either.
That's true. They were, well, at least Wilhelm was blinded at the time.
I'm always blind.
Blinded by the light.
I'm the rare bat Aarakocra. I'm always
So I turn to the woman and I go, Miss, do you know what all this was by chance? Do you have any idea
Alright.
on
So
where we
she,
are? On where we are?
She kind of shakes her head a little bit and kind of snaps out of the stupor that she was in. And she goes like, and she says, I don't know. I just went to sleep in my home and I woke up here and they were doing some sort of ritual. I have no idea what's going on.
Do you recognize that symbol around your neck there?
She looks down at the necklace and she just kind of shakes her head and goes, "No, I have no idea what's happening here. Please help me."
Okay. Yeah. When we find a way out of here, we'll let you know. But if you follow me, we have a sort of a safe space to be.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start leading her to the room where we started.
Gotcha.
and I will follow.
Alright,
Just say you can rest in one of these beds over here. Oh, and then when we get into the hall, I yell at the other two, "Cowards! We saved her!"
I echo.
I never saw a figure go inside. I just heard scream, but I just thought that was a normal creepy dungeon
Oh.
thing again.
I will also tap Atmos on the shoulder and say, "Mein Freund, if you have some extra healing, I am not that close to death, but I'm about halfway down."
Oh yes, I will. Let's see.
I like how your character can gauge. Like, I don't think I'm quite dead, but I think I might be half dead. So
If hit points were real,
I'm already real bad. I'll just
Real, I'd be
do.
about half down.
Yeah, I'll just do a. God, well, my best thing is that aura of vitality again, so I'll just do that because I have a couple third levels still left.
I'm just gonna say.
How many
luckily
points
Desmond-
total do you need?
17.
Okay, I'll let you know if I get there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say. Luckily, Desmond stepped in.
Okay,
don't
I'm
think
there
you
after 3
take
rolls,
him.
so yeah, you're good.
Thank you, sir. And what was that, Penelope? I didn't hear you.
Said luckily Desmond stepped in because either that or y'all weren't fighting what I had fought. Because we didn't make it out alive the last two. We almost didn't make it out alive.
You're
all
here,
about the
so
positive
therefore
mentality.
you did make it out alive. You're
We
just a
almost
coward.
didn't make it
That's
out alive.
probably how you made it out. Is you were a coward
9.
and ran away.
I killed them both. As
I
my
don't-
other two were laying at my feet, they're about to die. If it wasn't for me, they would not be alive.
Freund, you must remember I am not so weak.
Yeah, you're right.
Same.
You're right.
I'm brave.
Do
adventurous.
not judge me
I've done this
based
a
on my
lot.
size.
I promise.
Well, next time you won't be so alone.
Well, should we leave her to rest and?
DM, how much more do we have to go?
A bit.
A bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Depending on how much more we've got to go, I may have to leave prematurely. I gotta be out of here by like 9 at the latest.
We could put this on hiatus if need be.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I would
I'm
need
more
to.
than happy to continue this, though. This has been a lot more fun than I thought. I normally am terrible at puzzle games, but
Desmond can stay with the woman behind.
oh, if we're staying here, then why not just take a long rest and I will cast Tiny Hut.
So.
Oh yeah, I could
there's not
do
exactly-
Lehman's Tiny Hut too, but sorry, continue.
I was gonna say, you wouldn't be able to make a long rest. You could make a short rest because a long rest is complete full 24 hours.
I thought a long rest
What?
was 8
Long
hours.
rest is 8 hours,
I thought
unless
that
if
was
it's
a
different
short
for this. But
Well, either way, you wouldn't be able
DM's
to sit
discretion.
here for you wouldn't be able to sit here
Yeah.
for hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would cast Tiny Hut, and that lasts for 8 hours, and nothing can get in it.
yeah,
Hmm.
and 9 creatures of
if-
medium
if-
size are
I
strong.
think
If
the
a long
DM
rest
is
is
trying to say
24 hours.
it's not going to work in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a long rest is 24 hours, that's totally fine. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah, that's long rest is not going to fly here right now.
All right, well then I will short rest and use Arcane Recovery at least and get some spells back for next time.
Yeah.
I will get nothing back because I don't have that ability.
Wah,